I am Ark. You're right, kids, it's Raasclark. And yes, I might have been wrong last night. My suspicions of it being a prequel have now transformed into inclination of it being a sequel. We've also got news on the animated series, a further look at the Xbox exclusivity, and a new Genesis Chronicles patch dropping today. Before we begin, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that jazz. Let's get into it. So, kicking off with the theory that it's going to be a sequel set far into the future. Now, in my previous video, I went into detail about how I believed it was a prequel because it's Santiago. And of course, according to the lore, he was around on Earth in the battle against the Titans and apparently sacrificed himself. However, watching the trailer over and over and over again, talking to you lore nerds, it's becoming more apparent to me that this could be a sequel set far into the future. Something I overlooked in my previous video was the whole cloning access message when Santiago accesses the tech tablet, alluding perhaps he could be a clone or he's creating a clone. The glyphs highlight Helena, your assistant throughout Genesis, who springs to life at the end of Extinction. So unless there's pre-Helena type devices that go way back, this could definitely be a sequel. And more so now looking at it, it depicts dinosaurs, the dinosaurs we used to use. So a big shout out to Loremaster in the official Ark Discord. A lot of this information is from him, and I'll skim through it, but I'll leave a link to his theory because it is worth a read. And the theory is that Ark 2 takes place thousands of years after the ending of Genesis Part 2, where presumably after defeating Rockwell, the ship we're on crash lands somewhere, creating rifts of unstable energy. And although Santiago sacrificed himself to the Titans in the lead up to Extinction, there's details suggesting that Helena somehow managed to revive him with an implant. And my guess now is that this is set years and years into the future, where he's able to have his own children. However, we won't be playing as Vin Diesel. We're all going to be clones of Vin Diesel in some shape or form. That's my theory, that the machine that Santiago is accessing, where he wipes the memory, is actually a cloning device for our new players. The only thing that doesn't add up is that the child has an implant too. So how on earth that is built into it? Perhaps Santiago was able to create implants himself? There's so many questions surrounding this, and I can't wait for Wildcard to open the lid on where this places us within the timeline. Another interesting theory that's just landed on my lap is that the wormhole we shoot through in the ship at the end is a space-time wormhole where we're actually going to go back, travel back in time. I know, crazy. So many theories, but we'll have to wait and see. On to the Xbox exclusivity. Now don't panic too much yet, kids. There's no mention of PlayStation, which is a good thing. The developers have not stated anywhere this is not coming to PlayStation. I wish they had used the word timed, but they haven't. However, we know exclusive doesn't always mean forever. The original Ark was only on Xbox of the two consoles until it eventually came to PlayStation. And they do say the word launching exclusively. I know it's a kick in the teeth, PlayStation players. I'm one of them. I'm a PlayStation player. But look at it this way. If there are a few bugs and kinks to iron out, at least the PC and Xbox players will have to deal through them first. There's been a few questions surrounding, is it a single player game? It's certainly not. The main Ark Survival Evolved Twitter page confirms it's going to be an online multiplayer sandbox. We know that much. It's next-gen graphics, assuming this is going to be on the new Unreal Engine, as I speculated in my previous video. And I can't wait to hear more details about what we're going to be offered. So Ark Survival Evolved is getting an animated series and it looks damn good. Starring an absolute incredible roster, including David Tennant, Russell Crowe, Vin Diesel, Elliot Page, Madeline Madden, Michelle Yeoh, and it looks to be following the story and explorer notes of the Ark biologist Helena. And the trailer kicks off with Russell Crowe seemingly narrating our journey. And quite frankly, the animation looks absolutely epic. And I know many of us can't wait to see how this is going to pan out. I've got actual goosebumps just watching this trailer right now. And absolute credits to the team that are working on this. They seem to be setting up something absolutely special. Just a shame it appears we're going to have to wait until 2022. And lastly, Genesis 2 Chronicles patch is dropping today. No time confirmed exactly, but we do know it's Friday afternoon EST. What I would have expected is a new set of skins for the new armor that we unlocked the boots for a few weeks ago. I'll leave a link to that guide in the description, but it appears we're going to see even more goodies and related to Ark 2 and the animated series. So I can't wait to see what that's going to be. But the hype train is real. It feels like Ark and Vin Diesel have broken the internet. They've certainly broken my sleep. Thanks all for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, peace out.